For a long time, there are values that we respect among men. I'm not going to speak for women because I don't want to get cancelled. But as a man, we love when we see other men that are loyal, that have ambition, and of course, are impeccable with their word. Now, every time you meet a man with these qualities, you know that it's someone you can trust and confide in for their well thought out opinions. This is the type of man that I try to be every single day. Words are the only thing we have to get our point across, and people can feel when you're disingenuous and inauthentic. In my opinion, being a man of your word is not just how you speak, but it's the trust that you've built in yourself. All it means is I said I'm gonna do it, I'm going to do it. On a small scale, it could be for someone that says they're gonna go for a walk at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. comes around and they go for that walk. For me, I'm gonna build a multi-million-dollar business. And what happens? I'm gonna build a multi-million-dollar business. I'm gonna become the best Australian rapper that has ever walked this earth. And what's gonna happen? I'm gonna do that because I'm impeccable with my word, and then proceed to do it. Now, we all gotta start somewhere. When you jump into something huge, you're now putting yourself in the deep end without actually exploring other options. You need to work your way up for it. It's like you expect a toddler. You think a toddler just come out of the womb. Do you think the toddler's gonna walk around? Probably not, unless it's got superpowers. But the toddler is going to crawl, and then it's going to walk, then it's going to talk. It's going to slowly make steps as you need to do the same. So it starts off, I go for the walk. 2 p.m. comes around, I'm going for a walk. Okay, 5 p.m. comes around, I'm going to go for the gym. Go to the gym. Don't set it, okay, at this time I'm going to do this, at this time. You're doing too much. Your brain isn't ready for this. You need to start small, start slow, and build up. Once you build up, as we say, now you're impeccable with your word. You're going to wake up, go, yeah, I go to the gym every day. Every day at 5 p.m. I go to the gym. Why? Because you've done that for the past few days. And when you have discipline mixed with being a man of your word, and you say fuck your feelings, the game is yours. I think humans are very good at sniffing out the fake and inauthentic people. There's a lot around, and I've seen it at first hand. It's very funny because once you analyze exactly what they talk about and how they speak, and then you go and give them proof and you break it down with logic, the answer is different. If you go and tell your mum and dad that you're gonna do 500 push-ups and they laugh at you, there's a reason they're gonna laugh, because you haven't built up enough proof to be able to prove that you do that. But if you say, hey mum, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups, you do 100 push-ups, she's gonna start to go, okay, yeah. But the difference is, if I say to my family that I'm gonna do something, they believe me. Because for the past 3 to 4 years, every time I've said I'm going to do something, I have done it. Whether I failed, whether I succeeded, I still did it. I jumped in and I fucking did it. The list of proof that I have for every time I said I was gonna do something and I did it, you wouldn't even be able to write the list. We'd run out of ink. And once you have a base level of being a man of your word, you're going to command respect in almost every single situation that you put yourself into. Let's look at it like this. When I go to the gym and I take my shirt off when I'm about to have a sauna, a lot of people look at my physique. And of course they're going to, because you can see the years of dedication. It's me saying no to drinking, me saying no to drugs, me saying no to shit food, and me showing up for myself and being impeccable with my word. They may call you arrogant, they may call you egotistical, but think about it. What would you prefer? Would you prefer to be fat and not be egotistical, or would you prefer to be in shape, ripped, fresh, making money, making plays, learning, constantly building new knowledge, and being called egotistical or being called arrogant? I know exactly what the fuck I would choose. But at the end of the day, they're gonna respect you for the effort that you put in and the man that you choose to be. Men are valued for what they can bring to the marketplace and add to someone else's life. I won't lie, it is very hard to build respect as a man. But what would you prefer? To go through life with no respect and others not respecting you? Or to have no self-confidence because you consistently fail every time you promise yourself to do something? Is that the story you want to explain to your children? What type of man would that make you? There is a massive difference between confidence and arrogance. Confidence is built on the back of the evidence that you are a man of your word. Arrogance is built on the back of you saying and not doing. Action is the differentiator you have in this situation. The reason being a man of your word is one of the most important values you can instill is because it builds your self-confidence to do bigger and better things every single day. If you ran 5K yesterday and I say today, let's run for a 6K, you're gonna be able to do it because the day before you went and committed and you were a man of your word and you did what you say you were gonna do. But if you have never done this, if you didn't do 5K yesterday, you said, oh, we're gonna do 6K today, it just becomes an arrogant thought in your mind. I'm gonna run you through a really quick way of being a man of your word. Start small. Like I said before, a walk at 2 p.m. Not eating that low quality processed pizza that you think is food. Now that's small. It's the small incremental wins that not only build confidence, but the undeniable proof that if you say it, you will do it. Alex Hormozi says, you don't get confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. There's nothing worse than having the shame of saying you're gonna do something and not actually doing it. This extrapolates to opinions you have on real world topics. I believe that sticking to the opinion you made, regardless of how much hate it gets you, commands so much respect. being a man who sticks by what he says all the time. Politically, physically, verbally, will never put you in a worse spot. Having the self-trust of being self-sufficient in every aspect of your life. Now that's a real man. If there's any men out there, females as well, if you need help with being a man of your word, DM me on Instagram. The link will be somewhere here on the screen and the link will also be in the caption. I will give you a free Notion document on how to be impeccable with your word.